Hi, and welcome to Trans 101. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about what it means to be transgender. To do so, we're going to take a look at gender and sex. Now, people oftentimes think that gender and sex are the same thing, but they're not. And that's something that's very important for us to keep in mind. So, gender is this internal sense of self, right? How we feel about who we are in relation to our own bodies, in relation to society on the inside. And it's developed over time. So it's developed as we get older, as we learn more about ourselves, as our bodies develop, and as we are able to think about who we are. Now, sex is purely biological. And the easiest way to determine this is by looking at a person's reproductive organs. We oftentimes express this as boys or girls. We know that there are other variations of sex as well, and so intersex is another example of that. Now, when I was born, my doctor looked at me and said that my reproductive organs matched those of what would be considered a boy. And I also today still identify as a boy, which means that my sex, right, which is based on my reproductive organs, plus my gender identity is congruent, right? That makes me cisgender, right? So the idea that the sex that I was assigned at birth plus my internal sense of self are the exact same makes me cisgender. Now, individuals whose sex assigned at birth is not congruent with their gender identity are known as transgender individuals, or trans. That's all that means. That means that who they are told to be in society does not align with their gender identity. And so young people who explore themselves and figure out who they are and come to the realization that there's a misalignment here might seek to realign their external bodies with their internal sense of self. And they can do that through a variety of different ways, which we'll cover in another video. So I hope that this was helpful. For more information, check out the Stand With Trans website or shoot us some information on info@standwithtrans.org. Thank you.